at scale. We help digital innovators, governments, and businesses build connections with people and each other, unlocking hidden intelligence through the power of connected data. At our core, we do two things really well. We can connect large disparate data sets. They don't have to be owned by the same person. And we are able to handle complex and granular consent. In other words, bringing the power back to the individual. You know, I can geek out and talk about our technology for days and how we fill some of the gaps in the current blockchain protocol stack. I can talk about our challenges, starting with people looking at us as if we were really a bunch of blockheads when we talked about blockchain when we started the company. I can also talk about the challenges of fundraising, blockchain funds that are deathly afraid of health, and health-focused funds that had no clue of what blockchain was all about. And special thanks to First Mile Ventures, who provided our initial seed round when we started in 2015. It wasn't much, but it got us started. And of course, Elsport Partners helped us close our Series A back in September. You know, I can also talk about our experience with regulators, both on the fintech side and the health side, because that, as you've heard, is a constant theme that's important. So we work not only in the US, but we work with the OECD and a number of smaller sovereign nations. I can talk about our first, as Gerard mentioned, the first blockchain company to enter as a strategic partner with the International Trade Administration. The first to be admitted in the UN Global Compact and the first to market with a production-ready platform. And again, thanks to our very first customer, Empiric Health, who's driving tens of millions of dollars out of the current US health system. But if I went into all that, I know I'm going to bore you at the end of the day. So rather than that, and since we are a blockchain-focused event, I want to hit a couple of things, some of which you heard throughout the day. And I'd like to address these comments to you with the remainder of this time. It's true, blockchains are networks, and networks create connections, and connections drive markets. That's the premise of blockchain. In the health space, there's another element. Yes, blockchains are still networks,